Capricorn, y'all said you better take your time to know me. Otherwise, you won't know my ass at all. You better take your time to know me. Otherwise, you will never know my ass at all. That's what Capricorn is saying. Okay? Y'all trying to say that it doesn't matter how long you think you've been in my life, how long you think you're going to stay, you know, whether you here to stay or not, whether you be saying this and saying that, whether you be doing this and doing that. It don't matter what you do, right? The end all be all, or the deciding factor, right? It's me, right? You can frame me to look like some sort of asshole, some sort of animal. Capricorn said, you better take your time to know the real me before you make that deduction, right? Because I ain't nothing like what you and your little lackeys be saying, right? The world in the magician in the upright, I am nothing like what I came from. Trust and believe I am nothing like what I came from. I feel like you a tall glass of water to a lot of people, so you be looking real sexy, real attractive to a lot of people. A lot of people think like, oh damn, like they're on you like flies on shit. Can I be honest? Like, this is the literal, to me, Knight of Wands is like the literal meaning of a bunch of fucking people coming in, buzzing around you, talking about you, looking like, oh my God, look at this person, look at that person. And they look so good to make your mouth water. It makes you feel, it makes them feel hot, and it makes you feel uncomfortable. Right? Because it's like, oh, why would someone this sexy, this attractive, this hot not want a little taste of me type shit? Like, people be really cocky about the shit. You're like, bitch, fuck you. Like I said, if you don't take your time with me, right? Take time to know me. Then, bitch, I'll walk out on you. Bitch, I'll leave you. Bitch, I'll leave you in the motherfucking dust. Like I ain't never met you before. I'll look at you brand motherfucking new. We be passing by each other in the fucking food market. I'll look at you brand new like I ain't never seen you before. Right? You should have took your time to know me. You should have gave the space to know me. You should have figured out who I was to my core. Because I am a family woman, family man. I am that person who's going to take care of me and mine. Hands down, I will sacrifice anything and everything to get what I need, what I want. Put food on the table for my family, my peoples. Judgment in the upright, right? This is a call to your character, Capricorn. Your character reads as somebody who is Ace of Pentacles. Sometimes greedy, a little bit more on the independent spectrum, the independent side. You keep everything to yourself. You're not really a talker. You're not really a beggar or a chooser. But baby, Capricorns, you're shy because you already know the moment that you open your mouth, people are gonna fall in love. Right? Or people are going to think that, oh, wow, there's no way that this person is who they say they are. Because you are a lover, baby. Capricorn, you are a lover. You are a loving individual. You have a heart. You are very loving. People don't take you seriously when you open your mouth because you're a lover and you're incredibly serious, incredibly so, right? You might be funny, you might be hee ha ha, you might be like a humorous person, but that doesn't excuse your heart chakra. That doesn't excuse what comes out of your mouth, like, because what comes out of your mouth is real words. It's real and true to who you are. And then have the Two of Pentacles in the upright. It's like, bitch, this is you can't do the same dance twice, or you're just not going to do the same dance around a person twice or a situation twice. You're not going to play with somebody more than one time type of shit. Here it is. You think about this shit logically, and you're like, listen, if you want to miss out on me, or if you're gonna treat me a certain type of way, then I don't think you deserve another shot, another chance. It is what it is. I'm a gold mine. I'm a mastermind. They talk about masterminding the ability to create a family, to move past generational wealth generational curses in order to enter into generational wealth. So they even talking about you now having generational wealth, and that could mean something about your intelligence or your spirituality. They could be talking about you reawakening, or you becoming something bigger and better and brighter than majority of people that have come from your bloodline, just on the account of the fact that there's a lot of trauma there. There's a lot of trauma, and you've been able to do this alone, which thank Christ that this is like a situation where you can positively say that you made it through, right? You literally are not still in the thick of it. You know what I mean? This is a group that has been so divinely guided, or at least you've put your all into your faith, or into your belief that things will get better and brighter for you. And it has. The devil in the upright and the star in the upright, it has gotten better for you. It has gotten brighter for you, and it will continue to do so as long as you don't listen to the naysayers, as long as you walk away from the people who have prejudged you, who have made you out to be the bad guy or an asshole, or try to frame you into being some sort of a selfish individual or greedy individual, because you are not. They can keep talking, they can keep doing all this shit in excess to try to stammer you up or make you feel like, you know, you're alone in this world, you're alone in this planet. But like I said, the true ones who love you will always step forward. You are divinely guided. You are absolutely a lover. And though you fight, you can also still be a lover. No, you're going to fight for yourself, and you're going to fight for yours, right? But you can still be a lover. And that shows a lot in your character, that all that you've been through, all that you've gone through, you are still a lover. In this really dark, fucked up way, things have turned out really good for you, really grand for you, and you have become someone who is undefinable. Right? You are grateful, though. That's what I see, is that you are grateful. You're not going to sit there and play around like, you know, you know you're divinely guided. You know that somebody has taken a turn in your life, like someone has written some sort of a spiritual will for you, because you wouldn't have gotten this without some sort of intervention. And you know that, like, you can make miracles happen. That's what you got to know, Capricorn. Like, miracles can be written on a fucking piece of paper. They can be manifested. Somebody could write down a will for you and give you millions of dollars, but the only one who can make that shit into a upstanding business, or the only one who can make that into a life, is somebody who is divinely guided. Divinely guided people who pre-know, even if they know nothing at all, right? Even if they don't come from shit, even if they come from dirt, they can flip something and make it. They can flip a piece of fucking dirt and make that shit into gold. Okay, and that is a divinely guided individual. Keep seeing orbs and shit. Capricorn is only confirmation. We only getting further and further into the reason why Capricorn has such a demonic presence to some people, and it's because you're powerful. It's because you exert a powerful energy wherever you go. You're never letting your guard down, and because of that as well, I think that there's a lot of people who try to be like, you know, okay, you know, so Capricorn is this person that you can go ooh and about, but like, you got to keep your distance, because Capricorn can also hurt you or harm you in some type of way. And it's like, you're only gonna get hurt and you only get harmed if you fuck around, right? It's like a fuck around and find out type of energy. You want to fuck around on me. I feel like this has created a antagonistic relationship or lifestyle with people around you because of success, because of being independent, because of being free willed, but because you are uninterested in peoples who present this type of energy. I feel like there's a lot of hypersexual people around you as well. If not, you're the hypersexual one, but there's like you're very choosy about who you're sexual with. So they could be talking about this being a mass like group of people who want to have sex with you, or they want to perform sex on you, or they want to give you something sexually. So they keep talking about like sex. That's all it's about. Sex with you. And it's like, no, like, you just look sexually appealing. And so I think that's what people think, like that you're a player in some type of way, or because you're sexually appealing, because you're beautiful, it creates like a lot of tumultuous relationships. Like, a lot of people hate and are very, very, very jealous of the fact that you are extremely attractive, that you're a go-getter, that you're a hard worker, that you bust your ass trying to make things happen for you. And it creates like a lot of that jealousy, where you kind of have to hide your heart, because if you don't, then you're going to end up getting yourself hurt, right? You're going to end up getting yourself hurt emotionally. And I feel like also physically people have tried to hurt you. Page of Swords in the reverse. Also physically people have tried to hurt you, because you are this empress, you are this being of light, this beautiful individual, fragile individual That's why you're always afraid of losing things, because you are fragile. You know you are fragile. You know you are emotional. You are strong in the means of, okay, you know, you can go out, you're a go-getter, you can get what you want, but you're also extremely shy and you are fragile. Somebody close to you, someone you deem close to you, someone you deem important, or someone you deem to be loved, you know, that you love them. If they hurt you, or they're out to get you or hurt you, it's very, very difficult for you to move forward. It's very difficult for you to look past that. It's very difficult for you to let go of that, because King of Cups and the High Priestess, because you have cherry picked, like, I mean, very specifically picked the people that are meant to be alongside you in this life. You have cherry picked these motherfuckers. Like, you have looked at these motherfuckers very intently, very seriously. And if you haven't yet, then you will. Okay, whoever you choose to be by your side, like I said, whoever you choose to have kids with and continue a life with, this is going to be very, very, very intense connections. Okay, cherry pick, like things that you literally like were like, this is the only person I could see myself doing that shit with. If this person's not around, then I'm not doing it with anyone at all, type of shit. Like, this is it right here. This is it. This is the bottom line. This is the bottom line, Capricorn. People hate that about you. They Temperance in the reverse and the Chariot in the reverse, they hate that you're so poignant, that you're so perfectionist, that you're always on point with shit. They hate that shit. It bothers them so much that you're so perfectionist that you try to like fix your life in a certain type of way. They can't understand, like, why can't I be in your fixed life, or why can't I be in your perfect life? Why do I not have a place or a seat at your table in your perfect life, in your like Page of Pentacles in the upright? Because you know, I can't work on myself if I'm around you. I can't be myself if I'm around you. I can't grow if I'm around you. You know, I can't deal with the pressure, right, if I'm around you. And they talk about the pressure of pressure makes diamonds, but it also, you know, creates more issues, more problems. Because at the end of the day, a diamond is very, very beautiful, yet very fragile, right? Like we talking about, like a diamond, hard cut diamond is very strong outwardly, right? But the slightest thing could scratch it. You realize on a fucking diamond, like, you could get that shit scratched and it could alter the look of the diamond for good, forever. The way it shines and everything. That shit be looking sometimes a little bit musty, or a little bit gloomy, a little bit darker. It's like it's affected still, right? It's still affected, right? It's still shaped. It's still changed in some type of way. It's a physical alteration. Sometimes, you know, stress can make you look older. Right? It can make you feel older, make your bones feel older, makes your body feel older. So Capricorn, they talk about stress, the Hermit in the upright. Could be dealing with a Virgo, could be dealing also with a Taurus, they said. Knight of Pentacles. Stress can make you feel dependent on certain things. So this could be drinking, drugs, sleeping, could be just a thing you're very dependent on. It's not something that is necessarily horrible for you, but it's also not something that's good for you, and you know that it's not. And this could also be relationships, right? This could also be relationships. That you gotta stop feeling like you gotta stop feeling like because you're hated, you have to be nicer or kinder to people. Like, because you're looked at a certain type of way by the people on the outside, you gotta stop acting like they're that them hating you or looking at you like you a monster. Like, that type of shit should not bother you by now, right? That you need to get over that shit, right? I can't even speak right now because I feel like at the end of the day, it's like, I can get how you would feel very conscious, self-conscious of others, and self-conscious of especially if you're sensitive, that you're very highly self-conscious of people around you. But what I'm trying to understand, Capricorn, is that because you guys do have very cherry picked, like you literally pick the shit out hardcore. You refuse to have anything but perfection. Right? Anything but perfection. It needs to be perfect. You have chosen your group already. You've chosen your energy already. You don't need to worry about what other people are saying to you. You don't need to continue to invest in other people's time, because you've already had this card cut path out that you made for yourself, that you built for yourself. You built this by hand. That's what they talk about. You built this shit by hand. This is it. This is it. And some people are along for the ride, and others, they just aren't. And there's no day ones. Trust me when I say that. There's no day ones, because people can still disappoint you. disappoint me. I'm Cap too, yo. People can still fuck you up. People can still lead you down a dark corner or a dark corridor. But you will come back from that shit. Trust me. You will come back from that shit. It don't matter. The devil in the upright. You will come back from that shit. It doesn't matter how dark it gets. You always got a light on you, bitch. You always have a light on you. You always perform with light in your heart. You always have love, right? You always carry heavily for those you love. Okay? That's what's up, Capricorn. Y'all are such sweetie pies. Like, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Y'all are so fucking sweet. Y'all are not victims of anything. Okay? I want you to get that out of your mind. You're like, well, I'm a victim of this, or I'm a victim of dealing with a narcissist, or I'm a victim of this. You are not a victim. You're a survivor. Okay? And though you still deal with the repercussions of PTSD, of dark, fucked up things, you are a survivor. You survived that shit. You put yourself through that. You put yourself. Some of y'all put yourself in these situations, and that's why it's so hard to forgive. Others of y'all, you'll have no control, and now you try to control every single aspect of your life. But realize this: you have survived already. You have pushed past some of the worst parts of your life. You are a survivor. You are not a victim. Okay. You are not a victim. You are a survivor. You are pushing through. And it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. And like I say, you are loved. The same love that you show to others will be shown to you. That's a guarantee. Okay? You guys are really, really into this idea of like, okay, well, because everybody hates me, I got to soften up. Just stop. Don't soften. Be yourself. Keep being authentic. It don't fucking matter what these people feel. It just don't. You don't feel safe right now. You don't feel safe around a certain motherfucker, and yet you still act nice to the motherfucker. No. Okay, get the fuck away. Especially because we're coming around family time, and you might be going around family members or family, or you have forced to be around. You say forced, but you're gonna be around people that you're uncomfortable with. Okay, you will be. That's a guarantee. Or you're gonna be in uncomfortable situations. But what you're gonna have to do is be able to walk away from that, or not show up at all. Okay, because like I said, you are a survivor. Don't let these people pull you back into victimhood. You are bigger and better and stronger than all of this shit, right? And it's not worth the tears. It's not worth the resentment. It's not worth the revenge. It's not worth none of that. Okay? Unless that's something you want to move forward with. I say, unless you moving forward, then fuck it. If you still feel the same as you did when you was young, when you was small, and you still dealing with these motherfuckers, get the fuck out of there. Leave the situation. Don't show up for it no more. It's never going to do you any good. Okay? You got to heal on your own, alone. And that's what's up. That's what's happening. There ain't nothing to be insecure about. Okay? If people want to view you as a mean bitch or whatever the fuck, that's totally fine. Like I said, time heals. Okay? And if people don't take their time to know you, they may never know you. It's that simple. If people really don't take their time and open their eyes to you, they may never know you. And they will never get to know how, instead of just looking at the physical appearance and physical aspects of you, they will never know truly how beautiful you are, how attractive you are, how intelligent you are, how sweet you are. They will never know those things. Okay? They will never know you. Okay, Capricorn? That's what's up.